It took me 4 years to develop this concept, and if you utilize it well, I swear to God, it will change your life trajectory and it might save you years. Stick till the end of this video and I hope I can help you. If you're watching this video, you're probably struggling with some addictions you have, some bad habits that you need to break. And you maybe even watched some videos, maybe read some books, but things have been a little tough. And I understand, bro, I've been through where you're at right now. You need a substantial change to really make the big difference that you're looking for. And this video will help you with that. Addictions may be hard to break, bro. I mean, this habit that you've been developing for years and years maybe, your brain and your soul sadly gets used to it. It gets used to the filth, it gets used to feeling bad about it, but doing nothing about it. I struggled with many addictions in my life, bro, and I continue to. I was addicted to video games. I was a hardcore gamer, bro. I had thousands of hours in Counter-Strike, GTA, Minecraft, all that, Valorant. Like, I was hooked on that stuff, League of Legends. And I was addicted to lust. I was addicted to PMO. And that's the one that will lead you to death, bro. In the Bible, it says sin will lead you to death, and that was death. Death in relationships, death in happiness, death in greatness, death of your potential. It was bad, bro. Trust me, it was bad. I was addicted to junk food. I was eating that shit like crazy. Like every day, I remember, I used to play games, and then it would be like nighttime almost, and I would order some KFC, and I would just repeat those days over and over again till like nothing came. That's one of the main points actually. No one will come. No one will come to save you. And it's all upon you to make that big change. I remember I was so addicted to junk food and snacks and such that I created this thing called snacks party or whatever. It's roughly translated. So basically, every few nights, I would call upon my parents and they would always have snacks in the house because they didn't know how dangerous it was back then. And every few nights, I would call upon my parents and tell them that, oh, okay, we're having a snack party today. We're watching a movie, we're having a snack party. And I will just create this plate with like biscuits on this side, chocolate on this side, you know, wafers on this side, and drinking like some like Coke along with it. And it was just normalized in my household. My father used to, you know, push back against it a little, but you know, but after they divorced, when I was, you know, alone as the oldest male member of the house, it was all upon me, and I hadn't developed responsibility, I hadn't developed good habits, and I was stuck in this big rut, bro, and I didn't even know that it was harming me in such a way. And all those sins that I committed, all those bad habits that I went through, and the addictions that I had developed, it led to physical issues. It led to me having, like, in my opinion, I would have better bone structure if it wasn't for my addictions and the way of life that I was living. And I want you to avoid this, bro, because it does not get better on its own. You have to develop some agency, you have to develop some responsibility, and you have to fight back against it. Look, to sum it up, it was bad, right? But I started to get into self-improvement during quarantine. I was like watching Hamza videos 24/7, and I had started going to the gym and working out. But I was still struggling with some of my old habits, or addictions rather. Something internally hadn't changed, you feel me? I was exposing myself to valuable advice, but I wasn't convicted through this journey, through this lifestyle. I was still a banker, I was still, you know, gym was on and off. I was finding many excuses to, you know, not go. And I was finding many excuses to my actions, to my bad habits and such. But I continued to improve. It was not steady, There's ups and downs, but I continue to improve. And just now, recently, I had this epiphany. At first, it seemed too simple, but when I really took the thought pattern to heart and I started to apply it, things start to change for the better with ease, bro. And I want to emphasize the word ease. The solution is this. And I understand it may seem simple, it may seem basic, it may seem like you've thought about this like a year ago even. Stop treating the bad habit like a treat, as something novel, as something good. Now you might be asking, well, of course I'm not treated like that. I mean, I call it a bad habit, right? At the end of the day. No, absolutely not. Odds are you have been trying to remove this thing from your life as if it was something good for you. All the advice, bro, cutting down slowly, starting tomorrow, saying that you're going to start tomorrow, having cheat days, the entire concept of counting days, you would think that habit was in your interest. Your brain views it in that light because you have been brainwashed. You brainwash yourself and you have been brainwashed by the enemy. As a child, you went to McDonald's and got free toys with your meal. So even as an adult, your brain viewed it as a treat. You was told porn was okay and everybody watched it, and your brain was manipulated into thinking it was having real sexual experiences with all these 10 out of 10s. It's absolutely crazy. Only true way you can break out of these is meaningfully and substantially changing the brainwashing for good. Why have another McDonald's meal if it's truly bad for you? Why stop eating McDonald's if it's good for you? Don't you realize that entire concept is paradoxical? The entire concept that you've been using is inherently incoherent. It doesn't make sense. It's paradoxical. And these blue pill surface level advice you have been given is designed to keep you in the bullshit cycle of trying to get out of it, falling back into it again, and trying to go away from the habit and going back to the habit again. Always, when you fail, going back to that habit when you inevitably fail, because you have treated that habit as a shelter for your life. It's absolutely rigged way the modern system of breaking out of bad habits, breaking out of addictions have been told you. Conviction is all that you need, my friend. It was all you needed. Be convicted in your anti-brainwashing. Be sure of your true beliefs. Don't let your brain rationalize that shit to your disadvantage. And I tell you, it will try to do so. It will try to think that that habit is good for you. It will try to rationalize the bad habit that you're actually doing currently, right now. When you try your first time to get away from fast food, your brain is going to rationalize by saying, oh, well, I work out anyways. Oh, well, I did good today. Oh, well, I haven't eaten fast food in a bit. It is going to try and rationalize the bad habit, the bad action, because if it doesn't rationalize it, it will think of itself as an irrational, dumbass fucking brain. And it will work like that. The entire concept of urges and saying that I get urges means that your fight is doomed. As you do not feel the need to hit yourself in the face, in the mirror, looking at the mirror, punching yourself. As you do not need that, you do not feel the need for that, you do not get urges to do that, you do not get urges to do those bad habits as well. Because why would you, if they're harming you, if they're truly harming you, why would you even get the urges to do that? Just like you won't get an urge to punch yourself in the face every time. Realize that you don't need to harm yourself in another way, brother. Realize that breaking out of this bad habit, this addiction, is self-help, is self-love. It is avoiding harming yourself for no reason at all. Fight the enemy, fight the brainwashing. When you fall, which there may be times, look at yourself from the third person perspective and then get back into the fight. And don't even think of it as a fight. Think of it as something you will continue your entire life. Think of it as drinking water, or rather refusing to do so. refusing to hit yourself in the face in the mirror. Holy shit, arms are looking good. Holy shit. Let me check the script. Truly change your subconscious beliefs about these addictions or habits that are harming you, and you will win. You will win, I promise you. Now I want you to ask yourself these questions in this particular order. Is this habit serving me? I mean, the true me, is it serving me? Is it helping me? If not, why am I continuing it? In what ways have I fallen victim to the brainwashing? And how can I truly change my mindset about this? What research can I do? What new information can I gain? When you get urges, think to yourself, why do I even get urges? I did not get the urge to hit myself in the face. So why would I get the urge to harm myself in another way? Change the way you view things, and the things you view will change, brother. Yeah. That's about it. Hope I could help you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, whatever. If you've watched this all the way, congratulations. Your attention span is probably in the top 1%. Thank you for watching. See you on another one. Hey.